Tron is viewed as one of the most sought-after monetary standards in the crypto world. What's more, brags a wide reach reception and utility. As of now, there are a large group of decentralized applications on the Tron as sort of more dApps essentially join the framework sometimes. Tron keeps on holding its notoriety in the crypto biological system in a kind of enormous manner. This ubiquity frequently makes one wonder of what's on the horizon at TRX's cost. Is it a feasible undertaking over the long haul or just in view of meager air? Make a plunge, as this review represents the conceivable Tron cost expectations for 2022 and the years to arrive in a significant manner. Tron coin value expectation for 2022. Tron explicitly had started the year with a negative snare, with its cost at 7 cents. The Fortress of the Bears essentially drove the cost further, where it tracked down help at 6 cents on the 10th of January. While it accomplished generally represent an advantage to 7 cents throughout the week, which is very huge. Disturbance in the market pushed the cost to its quarterly bottoms at 5 cents by the 24th of January. Notwithstanding, the advanced resource by and large figured out how to ascend back to 7 cents by the 10th of February. From that point, instability coming from heavy tortures impacted a sideways force. Wherefore, the resource especially floated near its help levels. All things considered, TRX cost represented an upswing towards the finish of the main quarter, taking the cost to 7 cents. Subsequent to starting Q2 optimistically, Tron's cost basically descended to 5 cents by the April 11. The altcoin took a momentary bounce back to 7 cents, however drooped down to 7 cents by April 27. Flood and volumes for the most part pushed the cost to 9 cents by May 8, in spite of mainstream thinking. Notwithstanding, it took a downswing to 6 cents. From there on, an upswing assisted the day-to-day wick with brushing 9 cents, post which TRX took a plunge to 4 cents. TRX crypto value expectation for Q3. TRX cost could skyrocket to a limit of 6 cents in the event that it explicitly tracks down a spike in purchasers. On the flip side, negative analysis and a dump in the market could land the cost at 5 cents. All things considered, standard exchange practices could allow the cost to settle at middle-of-the-road levels of 6 cents. By and large, as opposed to mainstream thinking. Tron crypto value expectation for Q4. Tron could start the final quarter on a bullish note, as RSI dissimilarity is clear on the exchanging graph, which is very huge. Besides, Tron's stupendous hackathon could turn basic for the altcoin, as it would track down a large group of members in a significant manner. On the off chance that Tron especially finds certainly overpowering volumes coming from financial backers and brokers, with the confidence of the last quarter, which is very critical. The cost of TRX could for the most part take off to its likely extremely high of 8 cents. Conversely, draining volumes and apathy toward whales could dissuade the projection, bringing the numbers down to 6 cents. All things considered, exceptionally normal trading tensions could settle the TRX cost at 7 cents. TRX value expectation for 2023, in spite of prevalent thinking. The count of TRX holders has been on a consistent grade on the by and large higher time period, or so they thought. In a new achievement, the level of TRX holders had arrived at a limit of 64.82%, or so they thought. The Tron organization could zero in on the improvement of its foundation, so it can expand its client base progressively. Toward the finish of 2023, Tron could trade exchanges at its expected genuinely high of 14 cents. In actuality, in the event that administrative feelings of trepidation explicitly keep on compromising, it could fall to a lower part of 7 cents, which generally is very critical. That being said, the absence of satisfying occasions could close the year's exchange at 10 cents. TRX coin value expectation for 2024. Assuming the group behind the Tron network for the most part utilize formative and local area building drives, looking for impulse from its developing crowd, TRX's cost could drive to an all things considered limit of 24 cents. On the disadvantage, ebbing position and stiffer contest could abandon the computerized resource at 12 cents, which in a real sense is very huge. All things considered, the standard cost could land at 18 cents. Tron value expectation for 2025, as opposed to mainstream thinking. Throughout the following 3 years, we could find certainly more associations embracing the innovation in an unpretentious manner. The impulse could emerge out of distributing new businesses or music new companies. As the forecast relies upon its acknowledgement proportion, TRX cost could arrive at a genuinely most extreme exchanging worth of 39 cents. On the other side, the chance of extremely regrettable patterns can't be precluded, as opposed to prevalent thinking, which can bring the value down to 20 cents. Progressively, compelled by a straight force, the year could finish up at 29 cents, which in a real sense is genuinely critical. Tron cost expectations. TRX cost is reconsidered to generally hit a greatest cost of 9 cents incredibly. What's more, at least 6 cents toward the finish of 2022. All things considered, the token is supposed to exchange at a typical cost of 7 cents. The site expects Tron to exchange at a greatest cost of 10 cents by 2023 and 13 cents by 2025. TRX cost to arrive at a limit of 8 cents toward the finish of 2022, which is genuinely critical. The site's measurements recommends that the Tron cost may generally hit a limit of 7 cents toward the finish of 2023. What's more, a by and large expected in every practical sense, high of 9 cents toward the finish of 2025. Recorded Tron at $0, with an exchanging volume of $48,512. The cost of Tron was 4 cents toward the beginning of January 2018. Later the cost came to 22 cents on the 5th of January 2018. TRX explicitly had its greatest years between its initial 2 years of presence. Recorded in 2017, the cryptographic money was changing hands at $0 in a real sense had close to nothing exchanging volumes, or so they really thought. Notwithstanding, in 2018, in January, the coin encountered its most memorable significant siphon which truly pushed the cost to 5 cents in an unpretentious manner. Quick forward to 2022. At press time, the return on initial capital investment of TRX is at 2,999.55%. TRX value forecast. There are minor changes in the TRX cryptographic money cost estimate in an unobtrusive manner. Maybe the cryptographic money will bit by bit develop throughout the long term. Everything relies upon the turn of events and the endeavors of the group. Form Tron cost expectation. The assessed cost of digital money this year may in a real sense hit an all things considered limit of 8 cents. All things considered, assuming that negative patterns keep on tormenting the projections of TRX, the altcoin could generally sink down to the lows of 6 cents. Verifiable value opinions, genuinely in opposition to prevalent thinking. 2017. In September 2017, Tron in every practical sense was seen at $0, with an exchanging volume of $48,512. The cost kept a comparable reach till the principal 7-day stretch of December 2017 in an unpretentious manner. Toward the finish of 2017, the cost flooded high to 5 cents to shape the essentially yearly highs. 2018 in an unpretentious manner. The cost of Tron was at 4 cents toward the beginning of January. Later the cost came to 30 cents on the 5th of January to check the ATH in an unobtrusive way. Nonetheless, the spike for the most part was fleeting and the cost in a real sense dropped radically in something like a month near 4 cents, in opposition to prevalent thinking. The cost again really spiked somewhat in mid of 2018. Also, plunged again to its least degree of truly near 1 cent toward the finish of 2018. 2019. The fundamentally entire of 2019 passed with most certainly minor variances with no significant spikes in the TRX cost. June 2019 most certainly saw TRX cost coming to 4 cents, which is the record-breaking genuinely high of 2019. TRX cost truly finished 2019 with a low worth of 1 cent. 2020. Tron started the year exchanging at around 1 cent. Around February, the cost of Tron had contacted about 2 cents before the inbound ruin amazingly. Towards the finish of Q1 2020, Tron started with a cost plunge which drove its value down to $0. By April, costs